Do you have anything in particular that you want to talk about today?
I do.
Okay.
It's actually, I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions and you give me the answer.
Oh God. Okay.
It's just gonna be like this or that questions.
Oh, okay.
But first, um, I want to tell you about, and our viewers, I ordered, the Lume commercials that are for the deodorant, that's funny
Oh, the
commercials?
Lume? Yeah.
Yeah, Lume, whatever. So I ordered some of that. I got
I
the
have used
special,
those before.
huh?
I've used those before.
What did you think?
Okay. So I'm currently using the soap, which I do like. Originally I ordered exactly that. I ordered the natural deodorant and then I ordered the cream. And it's a natural deodorant. Like, I'm sure it's great in the winter. Do not use in the Arkansas summer.
Well, I used it today. I used this one today. It is the Jasmine Rose. It smells like jasmine rose and body odor.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the juniper one. And like it's nice and it goes on nice, but like it's a natural deodorant. Like it is that. Like
Like
I
I got it because I was like, I'm one of those, like I put deodorant everywhere
mhm.
because I have this, like, so for the viewers who don't know this about me, I have a real phobia of farts, okay?
Yes.
And it extends to body odors. So, like, as far as farts go, the thought of inhaling air that has been in someone's ass creeps me out. And I know that that's stupid.
No, it's proven.
Everybody does it. Like, I know that, but it grosses me out. So,
Well, and every winter, you see the videos where they have the infrared camera where
yeah, I
they
don't
show
like
people farting and you can see it. Like it's not like contained in your pants. Like the
that.
air comes out. So yeah, I get it. It's
So,
a solid phobia.
so back whenever I was seeing my favorite therapist, that is something we regularly would talk about, was my issue with people farting, and how it is so much that I even would end a relationship over it if someone did that around me all day every day. I would be like, I can't live like this. Like, the anxiety you're causing me is too much and I cannot live like this. Um so yeah, so that extends to body odors. Like, and I've worked in retail before, and
Oh yeah.
I can't, like, I cannot handle body odors. So I was like, I use deodorant from pretty much head to toe. And considering all the chemicals and stuff in it, I probably should find something safer to be using. Um, so that's why I ordered this. Not happy.
Yeah.
Happy. Of course, I haven't, like, smelled anywhere else on me to know that, helps in other areas.
Yeah,
But
like I'll put on the cream still sometimes like it does have a distinct odor. It's not a bad odor, it's just a
it's
distinct
it's
odor.
weird. It's different.
Yeah. So
It's not
like
normal.
yeah, so like with your deodorant where it's the feminine flowers, the floral, the clean scent, this one does have a different scent that
I am
you're not getting used
curious.
to.
So it says that it's aluminum free, baking soda free, and naturally scented. Why baking soda free?
I believe baking soda does some of the same things that aluminum does.
What does
And the
aluminum?
aluminum, so the aluminum is linked to Alzheimer's and memory loss. And I believe baking soda is as well. So that's what they're saying, is that the prolonged use of this is going to make you more prone to these issues later on in life. And I believe there's some other issues as well that are
Well, I should be
associated with it,
losing
but the
my
big one's
mind any day
Alzheimer's.
now, as much deodorant as I wear, because I'm serious.
Yeah.
I wear more deodorant than probably any other human in the entire world, and I'm not exaggerating that.
Yeah. So like I use the soap and I like the soap. I also use, so I got the Native, which is another natural brand, that soap. And the Lume soap I like better because the native soap, like it left like a weird film on my bathtub, which the Lume soap does not. And I can't tell if like the Lume soap is, helping with like odor problems like the native soap claims too, and like their other products, but I like it as a bar soap. As I switched to bar soap after reading about how unsanitary loofahs are. So like loofahs, super unsanitary.
I'm sure, because you're just like scrubbing the germs and then
and
pouring
then
them in
leaving
this
it in the
loofah.
wet shower.
Yeah,
And then
where
you're also
moisture.
supposed to like switch it out like once a month or something. And like, no, you switch it out when it falls apart,
Right.
So I was reading that and I was like, there's got to be something better. And then I'm like, why don't I use bar soap? And it was because when you were growing up, you had the communal family bar soap, and that's super freaking gross. But I'm like,
See, so I used to use loofahs and all that. I actually only use my hands now, as weird as
really?
that may
See,
sound.
I
Like,
did try hands as well.
I
Yeah.
will just like squirt my shower gel or my whatever in
And
my
use
hands, and I just use
all
my hands.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I've just kind of started doing that.
I've done that too. I wanted to get away from the body washes because I never found a body wash that I like really loved.
Yeah, and I even do it with soap too. Like I'll rub my soap
Okay.
really good in my hands and then use my hands.
Yeah.
If it's a
That's
communal
why,
soap.
well, if it's in your hands, it's a little different, but like it just seems super weird to be like, I rub this on my junk, and also like all of these other people
Right,
rub on
yeah.
their junk. So you're just like, So yeah, so I have the soap and I really do love the soap. And I have it in a couple scents, and I like that. But as for like the deodorant and the cream, I was underwhelmed by it, I guess. I used it because you're supposed to use it. They said if you use it consistently, like it's 72 hours of odor protection. I didn't feel that.
No, because I used it this morning, and by probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon, maybe
Well,
4, I could tell.
well, they said that you have to like, it's not going to work immediately. Like you do have to use it for a bit to kind of like build it up in your body. And
I've
it's
only
an
used it one
adjustment
day,
too.
so.
Yeah. And it's an adjustment because it is like a different sense of like, um, eh, you know what it was? The thing that I specifically didn't like, it's not an antiperspirant. That's what I was thinking of. It's not an
Yeah,
antiperspirant, which is what I can't handle. I don't
I
like,
don't like to sweat.
I don't either. And that's actually why I can't go to Florida, because when I went to Florida, I'm not a person that sweats generally, and I am a hydrated person. So it's just like my body just doesn't sweat, which I love. My body does sweat in Florida. And I was in Florida and like the backs of my knees started sweating, and I'm like, what do I even do with this? Like the back of my knees are sweating. It's so hot. Like, and I was so miserable. I felt so bad. My friend like paid for me to come out and visit him for his birthday in Florida, paid for everything there. And I'm just this miserable bitch because I'm sweating and I'm not used to it and I don't like it. And I'm just like, I want to be in air conditioning. I don't want to be in the outdoors. I can't handle this. So that's why I had to stop using the Lume, because I can't deal with the sweat. And I actually have like specific undershirts by New Me that have that. They have like the like extra armpit layer. So like even when I do sweat, it's like contained to this undershirt instead of like getting on all of my clothes.
Yeah. Well, so far I don't like it. Since I don't work outside the home, I may keep trying it, and let it build up in my body and see how it works, but not fond of the scents because they have that weird smell to them. And like you said, it's not bad, it's just different. Um, and yeah, I just smelled like the scent with some BO mixed in with it. And I was like,
Yeah.
this isn't masking it. This is how I feel deodorants worked hundreds of years ago when they just took a satchel of flowers and wore them. And like, let's just try to make this smell enough to where it overpowers the BO smell. What doesn't work? So
Yeah. So it's an adjustment. And yeah, like I had to stop because I started working, because originally I worked by myself. So it's like, it doesn't really matter exactly how I smell. But then when I switch shifts and I'm like working like on a prominent floor with a lot of people, I'm like, no, if I get Alzheimer's, I get Alzheimer's. Like I need real
Yeah.
deodorant.
At least I'll smell good when
Yeah.
I'm loopy and don't know where I am.
Yeah. So like I like the soap. I would suggest the soap. Um, the deodorant was a little bit weird, and the cream, I like the cream better than the deodorant, weirdly
Yeah.
enough, because I like the ability to like apply it easier, but fairly underwhelmed by it.
Yeah. But they do have great commercials. I'll give them that.
I know, that's why they
And
have like, yeah, they have such good commercials. I was like, it's gotta work. And like
that's how I was. I was like, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and try it. This is a good ad. I want to support their marketing team. So,
how I did this was I made my own deodorant. First I was like, oh, should I buy this? And I was like, no, you can make your own deodorant. Let's DIY this. There's tons of recipes online. And I still have like empty deodorant cases, because I thought I was going to be like a person who made their own deodorant. I'm not. It was terrible. And like the Lume was better than my homemade deodorant. And I'm sure I could have tried more things, but nothing is going to be walking into Jewel and paying $6 and not smelling like BO.
yeah, I'm not about that life of smelling bad.
No.
So,
like, I wish I could have gotten on board. I can't.
and like, I'm so nitpicky about not smelling bad. One of my ex girlfriends was like, I've been with like over 50 women. And Lindsey, I will go to my death and say she's the best to go down on because there's never any sort of weird odor at all of any sort. Like,
Yeah.
she's always so clean. And I'm like, thank you. I
Yeah.
take
Like,
pride in never smelling bad from head to toe. Like, it is.
that's the thing. Like, I will never, if somebody's like, they're like, oh, come over. I'm like, I want to shower first. Like, I can never be one of those people that's just like randomly like, oh, I've been out and about doing errands all day. Let me come over. Like, I'll come over, but I
But I've got
demand
to
to use your shower.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason for for this. And like,
It doesn't take that long to jump in the shower for a second. Like,
no, there's no reason for it. Just jump in the shower. Like, don't be funky. Like,
yeah,
just
not
be
about
cool
that.
about it. Yeah, I'm super paranoid about that as well. And that's why I wear panty liners 24/7. Like,
Yeah.
I do not I don't like feeling wet under my arms. I don't like feeling wet in my underwear. Like, I
I feel like that's
wear
why
the
I
liner.
started using my hands when I shower because I feel
Mhm.
like this isn't a perverted thing by any means, but when I'm cleaning down there, I can clean better.
Better. Yeah, because it's
Fingers
not
can
like,
get in areas
yeah,
that a loofah can't get. Um,
yeah,
like I will not smell bad. I will not have. I can't. That bothers
yeah,
me. Just the thought of it
yeah.
bothers me. Um, so
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
I'm
on
the
this
same way. I'm
deodorant
super,
thus far.
super paranoid about it. I don't like it. And just like, nope, anything that I can do, which is weird because I also do not like body spray. Like, I don't like perfume and I don't like body spray. So like, I'm very paranoid about the way I smell, but I also won't put on body spray or something. I'm like, nope, I will go and like take a horse bath in the sink before I like try it. Now I
I'll
just
wear
like,
perfumes, but I'm not one who wears a ton.
yeah,
Like maybe one spray, just enough
yeah.
to where if you're in my circle, you could smell it.
Because that's what it's like, oh, good. Now I smell like BO and roses.
Right?
Like, we sit there and you're like, spray, 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 spray. Like, no, I won't do it. I don't like it.
So the next part. So I was playing Red Dead with Talon. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to get off here. I've got a call with Megan for our show. What should we talk about? And he's like, talk about me. I was like, okay. We'll just talk about
Naturally.
Talon, nothing but Talon. So me and Megan have a friend named Talon.
Yeah, this
She
is the
knows
Talon
him
episode.
through she knows him through me because he's part of my gaming crew. And So I used to be our Red Dead chapter president in the crew. And I stepped down, and he is now the president. He was my right hand. He's now the president. So now he's my boss in the crew. But I asked him 54 questions and just randomly started, and they were just whatever popped up in my head what to ask. So I'm going to ask you the same 54.
Okay.
See what you say, and then give you his answer. Red or black?
Red.
He said red. Up or down?
Up.
He said down. Light or dark?
Light.
Same. Twilight or Gilmore Girls?
Gilmore Girls.
He said Twilight only because he's seen that and never seen Gilmore Girls. Rocks or dirt?
Rocks. There's nothing better than a good rock.
Yeah, you don't go and find cool dirt and take it home. You find cool rocks.
Yeah.
Skiing on the snow or water?
Neither. I'm not coordinated enough.
He said water. Ceiling fans or box fans?
Ceiling fan.
He said
box fan. But I have the ceiling fan I like, but I have like a mini fan next to my bed that I blow directly at my face, but a box fan is too big. Although it depends, because I have when I air dry some of my clothes, I run a box fan, and when I carpet clean, I run a box fan. So it really depends on what it is, but for general living, a ceiling fan.
I'm the same. He said box. Spaghetti and meat sauce or spaghetti and meatballs?
I don't like red sauce. So.
But if you have to pick meat, sauce, or balls?
Balls. Always balls.
He likes sauce. The meat sauce.
What's the problem? It's balls all the way.
Favorite color?
Purple, but I say it's pink.
He said blue. Favorite number?
It's 19.
His is 77. Mine is 72, in case anyone doesn't know. Favorite shape?
Why aren't you answering these? I want your answers.
Do you want my answers also? Okay.
Yes, I do. Okay.
Favorite shape?
I like a good triangle.
That's what he said, and that's what I say.
Yeah. It's just a good shape.
All three of us.
Because we're a triangle. Yeah.
Favorite smell?
It's ocean, like the salt in the air, or the smell right before it rains, which actually the smell right before it rains was my entire drive to you, which was another reason that the drive there was better than the drive back, is the whole way it smelled like rain, but it wasn't raining. So I'm just sitting there, I'm like, yes, this is nice. It's dark, it's quiet, there's the smell of rain, but it's not raining. So
yeah,
just that water smell.
His was coffee. My favorite smell is my baby's breath, like my own children's breath, after they've breastfed.
You see Lindsay, give it to mama.
There's this weird smell that both my kids had after they would breastfeed, and it was kind of a clean and vinegary smell. I don't know, but it's a very distinct smell. And I
know that kids give off that good kid smell, so that you don't eat them, right?
Well, whatever it was, I liked it.
That's why, though, kids give off the nice smell and the new baby smell, so that you don't eat them because they're basically useless.
Coffee or tea?
Tea, unless I need to really be awake.
Yeah, tea for me. He said coffee. Jeans or joggers?
I wear jeggings pretty much exclusively, so I don't know where that falls.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He said joggers. I say joggers, obviously.
Yeah.
Pants or shorts?
Pants. I will never wear shorts. I do not like my legs. I will wear
both say shorts.
Pants, 90-degree weather, 100-degree weather. Another reason I can't go to Florida.
Now I'm like, you know what? I don't really give a fuck.
I'll wear dresses.
If you don't
But
like
short,
my
it's 'cause
blubbery thighs, just don't look. I don't know what
you
to
know
tell
what
you.
it is? It's because my thighs rub and I can't stand
I
that.
can
And the shorts
say
ride up.
that since I've gained weight since last year, my thighs rub. I've never had the issue of my thighs rubbing. And I don't know if my body shape has changed from not having my hormones. Because I've always had chicken legs. And so even at my max weight, my thighs have never rubbed. And they do now. And now when I wear shorts, I'm like pulling the crotch down
Yeah,
constantly.
that's a good, yeah, you're constantly messing
They
with
ride
it.
up.
I had to get this like runner's gliding stuff. So like if you get like that inner thigh chafe, there's a runner's glide stick that like works really well. And you just kind of put it on like deodorant and then your thighs, they rub together, but it's not going to hurt and irritate you.
Yeah. It's not to the point of irritating or anything. It's just enough to make my shorts ride up.
Yeah.
So that
See,
they're
and
just
that's
like
why
a
I wear
wad up
shorts.
at my crotch. And I'm like,
Don't
no.
do it.
No. Beard or mustache?
Beard.
Yeah,
It's just the
same. That's what
mustache
he
is
said
weird.
too. Yeah. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke, but Diet Coke. Full Coke makes me nauseous. Like specifically McDonald's. Like I've had people bring me McDonald's Coke, and it's just there's too much sugar where I will like instantly get a headache. But the Diet Coke I like.
Yeah, he said Coke, and I say Coke Zero is what I like. Ruffles or Lay's?
I eat Lay's more, but I feel like there's something to be said for like the like thickness of Ruffles. I think it's a mood thing.
He said Lay's. I say if it's plain, I want Ruffles. If they're flavored, I want sour cream and onion Lay's. Like I like sour cream and onion Lay's better than sour cream and onion Ruffles.
I can see
If they're
that.
plain, I want Ruffles.
Yeah.
Because if I'm eating plain ones, I typically are going to dip them, and I want the Ruffle to dip.
Yeah. See, I never have dip at the same time that I have chips. So like, because I don't keep snacks in my house because I'm not supposed to be eating them. So then I just get mad and I just eat like plain chips angrily.
Yeah. Favorite fries? Like type of fries?
So it's curly fries and then waffle fries and then the shoestring fries. And at the bottom will always be crinkle cut fries, which is actually very upsetting because Arby's switched and or they are offering crinkle cut fries now. And they're like, try our crinkle cut fries. I'm like, you already had the best type of fry. Why are you doing this? And they're like, it's better than the curly fries. Nothing is better than the curly fries. So like crinkle cut fries are disgusting because they're never crispy enough.
Yeah, if they're crispy, I like crinkle cut.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, there's like this super, it's like, I don't know, maybe Always Save brand. I don't know, but the crinkles are deeper. And so they actually, when you cook them, they get crispier than like the good brand.
Yeah, the Ore-Ida, like super crispy crinkle cut fries, those I will
Yeah,
do.
those do too. Those are good.
But yeah, if I'm like at a restaurant, like, and they bring me crinkle cut fries, I'm like, okay.
And then I like shoestring, but I like seasons, like seasoning.
I like the shoestring, but it's when I have a cup of cheese because then I take like a handful of the shoestring and I shovel the cheese into my mouth.
So
Like your post about the ranch where people just use things as a way to shovel ranch. That's me with cheese.
So when I worked at McDonald's when I was 16, one of our manager's wives, when she was pregnant, she kept eating the McDonald's fries, and she would have someone in the grill shoot her some of the tartar sauce into like a little cup. And now I love McDonald's fries with McDonald's tartar sauce. I don't eat fries with tartar sauce anywhere else. Even if I go like to a fish house and I get fries, I'm not going to dip those in tartar sauce. Only McDonald's fries and McDonald's tartar sauce.
You know, McDonald's also has the most superior ranch. Like their buttermilk ranch is better than everybody else's ranch. And then I think Wendy's changed their barbecue sauce and I hate it. It makes me so upset every time.
I like McDonald's sweet and sour sauce. And I don't ever get ranch. Like if I'm at a restaurant, like I'll get blue cheese. I prefer blue cheese. And blue cheese is kind of ranchy in a way, just with the blue cheese in it.
Yeah, I don't typically get ranch because it's just like too thick of a sauce. But the other day I was like really craving McDonald's fries dipped in ranch dressing. So I was like, okay, like let's do this. So that's what I got. And it
Yeah.
really hit the spot.
So Katy Perry or Carrie Underwood?
Carrie Underwood.
He said Katy.
Katy Perry, I liked her
I don't
like
know which
first
one.
album.
I think I'm gonna go with Katy.
She has more of like the party songs. Um, but I think for like, but that's me every day. Like if I'm doing general listening, it's
Fun
gonna be
wise, it's
country.
Katy. Talent wise,
Yeah.
it's Carrie.
Yes.
I'm not
Okay.
really a
That makes,
country
yeah, I would
person.
go for that.
Nail
Yeah.
polish or lipstick? I asked him this. He's like,
I want to be a
what?
nail polish
Neither. I
person
was like, no, you gotta pick one.
because I have really great nails. So like but I'm too lazy to paint them because they take too long to do. And I also don't wear lipstick, so I don't like either. I don't like to do anything.
So which one? You gotta pick one.
Disagree. I said neither to one earlier.
I
It's
made him
probably
pick one though.
it'll
So
be it'll be lipstick because I wear lipstick more. Oh, update. My lipstick order. So I ordered from a brand Carity, which I love. They're the one who I wear all their lipsticks now. I ordered nudes and a matte and a gloss, and they delivered my package while I was with Lindsay, but I didn't get the notification that it was delivered. So like I didn't have anybody like looking for the package to bring it up to my apartment. Got stolen. So it's been like 2 weeks of me being like, please resend this. And they're like, you have to call the post office yourself. And I'm like, please don't make me call the post office myself. Like, that's just resend it. Like, I don't have it.
yeah.
So I filed with the post office. The post office is like, we delivered it. Like, and I'm like, please don't like make me go back to them and be like, please send it. I don't want to order it. Luckily, they were like, okay, since you actually did file with the post office, we will resend it. So it's now being resent. So hopefully soon I will have 8 new lipsticks to try out in a bunch of like the nude shades, which I've never tried before because all the shades I have right now are pinks and reds. So I'm very excited
I
to
like
see
the
if I can
nude
be,
shades.
yeah. So I've never tried them. So I'm very excited to see if I'm like a nude lipstick person.
Yeah. Supposedly your perfect lipstick color is the same color as your nipples.
Yes, and there's actually a really cool movie.
Yeah.
And it's called and this is where
My nipples don't really have color. I have pale nipples. Like
so
I swear to God, I'm almost albino. Like
there is a movie and it's called Sleeping Beauty and is not the Disney one. Very important. But there is a scene in it where these people are super rich and they are so rich they have dinner parties where all of the servers are in lingerie. And one, I aspire to one day be that rich where I can host a party where the serving team is literally just tits out. But when the main character, I think is Emily Browning, who I love, um, they told her, they're like, here is a lipstick palette. You need to match the lipstick to your labia. And so you matched that. And she put on like a brown or something. And the woman comes in, looks at her, slaps her in the face, wipes it off, pulls her like shit open, and then puts the correct color. And I was like, my
oh my
God.
God.
It's a fucked up movie. And I make people watch it with me constantly because I love it. It's a really weird movie. But essentially she does odd jobs, and one of those odd jobs is being paid to sleep naked in bed next to old men. Like she goes to this house, she drinks a tea, it knocks her out, and then she's like in bed naked, and these men like are just in bed with her, and they're like, the rule is no penetration, but everything else is fair game. And so they just like show it, and it's really weird, and people are very caught off guard. There are a lot of penises in it. But they're old man penises, everyone. It's a good movie and it's worth the watch. It's really weird. But yeah, your perfect color is your nipple color or your in her labia color. So everybody get out your mirrors.
Like, I'm pretty much normal color down there too.
Yeah.
Like, maybe a little pink, but like I'm a very pale person. Like, everything's pale. Where were we at? Long or short?
They're
Oh wait,
what?
I never said mine on nail polish or lipstick. He said lipstick because as far as for a woman, as long as her nails look better than his, that's all he cares about.
That's fair.
So he would have to pick lipstick. I would have to say, I guess, nail polish because I'll paint my nails pretty regularly. But the only time I wear lipstick is for this show occasionally, and that's it. So long or short?
I'm gonna need more information.
That's it. Just long or short. These are top of the head. Just okay. This.
Short.
Okay, he said long. I'm gonna go with short.
Yeah. I just feel like most things are better short.
Farts or rotten eggs?
One, they're the same thing.
No. Well, I guess they both technically do come out of an ass.
Yeah.
Also.
I mean, like, it depends. Like, if your farts are like 24/7 rotten eggs, then I'd rather have rotten eggs and not know. But if you're a silent farter, then fuck it. If I don't know, then I'm fine.
He said farts. I'm gonna go with rotten eggs.
Yeah, obviously.
Glasses or contacts?
Glasses, but I've never worn or needed either.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with glasses. I've tried contacts, but the last time I put my contacts in, they just kept falling off my eyeball. I was like, "What in the hell?" Like, but I have really dry eyes, and so I don't know if that was why, like they wouldn't stay. But I even like put the eye stuff in my eyes to make sure they were real moist and lubed up, and stick
I
that
have
in
them
there. And I was
lubed
like,
up eyes.
"Okay, I got it in. Oh yay!" And it's like. But I'm like, oh my god, I've never found that contact. In fact, I was worried that it was like somewhere in my eyeball because I was like, I can't find it. Oh my god, I was freaking out. But yeah, so glasses, shoestrings or Velcro.
Shoestrings, but only because I think Velcro looks dumb. I
Yeah.
like the
if Velcro looked nice, I would choose Velcro.
Yeah. Well, I like the bungee cord ones.
Yeah.
Because they have like bungee cord ones that like don't look stupid because they look like laces, but like you just can't look hot in Velcro. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, he said string. He said strings. I'm not 50.
Yeah.
Scooby or Snoopy?
Scooby.
I'm gonna go with Snoopy. I hate Scooby.
Why?
I don't know. I've just never liked Scooby-Doo, like, ever.
Well, I mean, Scooby-Doo as a whole, you know, is. I did see a really funny meme where it had Daphne tied up and like kidnapped, and somebody was like, I blame Scooby-Doo for my obsession with redheads and bondage as an adult. And I was like, yeah, seeing like Daphne tied up and like gagged on a regular basis, like it's no wonder we're all into bondage.
Right. Hold on. I'm plugging my little fan up because it's getting stuffy in here. Okay. He said Scooby. SpongeBob or Patrick?
Don't like either. I guess SpongeBob, because Patrick's, I can't handle dumb on a consistent basis, and SpongeBob is a lot, but I feel like I can handle a lot.
He said Patrick. I say SpongeBob as well. Mayonnaise or mustard?
Mayonnaise, I'm technically allergic to mustard.
He said
like,
mustard. I say mayonnaise.
I feel like mayonnaise just goes in more things.
Yeah, I like mustard on my hot dogs, and my corn dogs, but everything else I'm gonna pick mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Bologna or ramen noodles?
Ramen noodles?
Yeah, ramen noodles.
I do ramen noodles and then I make them all fancy with like somebody from Whisper, weirdly enough, again, we were talking about cooking for some reason, and I said I was making ramen. He's like, oh, this is what you have to do. And so you make your ramen like normal, and then you get rid of most of the water. Then you add your sauce packet, you add crunchy peanut butter, you add cooked chicken, you add a cooked egg, and you add hot sauce, and it gives you like a Thai type of feel to it, and it's super good, and it's fairly easy to make. It really ups your ramen game.
He said ramen. I also say ramen. I don't like bologna, so
I had a craving for a bologna sandwich the other day, weirdly enough. Like I
I'll
really wanted
occasionally get a
the
craving for
bologna.
one, but I don't regularly eat bologna. But with ramen, Sagan likes milk added to his soups to cool them down. So I like to add heavy whipping cream in lieu of milk for most things. Like if I'm making mashed potatoes, anything like that, like I'll add heavy whipping cream because it just makes it more creamy than normal milk will. So I added heavy whipping cream to his, and made it, and I tried it, and I was like, oh my God, like I'm not even really a ramen noodle eater. This is really good. Like I would eat this. And it's so
heavy
good.
whipping cream makes everything better.
It really does.
Yeah. Well, what you can do too is if you add a little bit of like shredded cheese to it, it's mac and cheese now.
Yeah.
So
all three of us say ramen noodles.
Yeah.
Comforters or quilts?
Comforters. I have a down comforter and I will sleep with it year round.
He said comforters. I say quilts, but
I also don't know the difference.
So comforters are thicker and more poofy, and I like that. But during the summer when it gets really hot, I like my quilts. So
yeah, okay.
Like, I have like a lot of really thin quilts that I really like.
Oh, see, I'll do my down comforter, but like you'll see me like in the summertime, I will literally have just like a tiny triangle of it over me, and the rest of me is just uncovered while I have my fan blowing at me. But as long as I'm under the blanket.
Well, a lot of times what I'll do is like, because I sleep on my side, is I'll put my blanket between my legs so I can have it up here, and then it goes between my legs, and then it's like up my back. So I have like the top of my body out of it, the underside of my body under it. He said comforter. 68 or 72?
72, but it's because of you.
He said 72. Obviously say 72.
But you know what? If you're going temperature, it's 68, which I assume is the actual
that's what I was thinking
temperature.
Temperature. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say
temperature, which is 68. It's 68, but I have to say 72 if it's just like, oh, which number is better because of you? And it's just ingrained in my brain now. So every time when I drive home and I hit 72, I go, oh, Lindsay.
67 or 73?
67.
I'm going 67. He said 73. Grass or sand?
I want to say grass because it's less of a hassle, but like I love sand. But like ultimately it's grass.
I prefer grass unless it's cut grass and there's grass shavings because I break out on my legs if it touches my legs. But I also don't like sand stuck to me.
Yeah, because that's my issue is like, you know what I did find a trick for sand? Baby powder. So if you have a bunch of sand on you, you just like pour some baby powder and it makes the sand
it knocks it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rain or snow?
Rain. I hate snow. I hate every winter that I live in a place where it snows just so much.
Come down here.
Can't.
You can move in Jeremy's apartment.
That's true. I could move in Jeremy's apartment.
You can just take over. He said rain. I say snow. Horse or camel?
That's because you don't get it. Well, now you do. Horse.
He said camel. I say horse. Snakes or spiders?
Snakes. I was just telling my friend that I want him to get a snake, and I'm upset that all he has is lizards and a frog.
He said snakes because he hates spiders. I say snakes, but I don't hate spiders. I've had a pet snake, so I like snakes.
Yeah. Like I don't hate spiders. They don't bother me. I just like prefer
Yeah.
holding snakes.
Right. Same. Soup or stew?
Soup.
He said soup. I say stew. Dressing or stuffing?
Stuffing.
He said stuffing. I say dressing. But I think that's the southern in me.
Yeah.
Chips or fries?
Depends on my mood, but it's usually fries.
He said chips.
Of
I
course,
think
he
I
is
like
in
them
California.
equally. I think I
Equally.
like them equally. But I'm gonna say chips just because they're easier. You don't have to cook them.
Yeah.
North or south?
South.
He said south. I'm gonna say north. It's like everyone likes what they don't have.
That's exactly what it is.
P or Q?
Q.
He said P. I'm gonna go with Q because I like the letter Q.
Yeah.
3 or
fun.
8?
8.
He said 3. I'm gonna go with 8. March or September?
September.
He said September. I'm gonna say September. He said September, just wake me up when it ends.
Ew. Ew. Shame.
Airplane or train?
Train.
Train.
I've actually only been on an airplane one time. It was technically 4 planes, but it was just one trip, so it's one time. But when I went to Florida, and I hated it. I hated every minute of it. I just did not think it was fun. I don't know why people would do it. Like, I get it, it's quicker, but nothing is more fun than a road trip. Like, I would rather take a road trip, take a train trip, as opposed to like spending more time in one destination.
So he said train. I say airplane. I love to fly. But I like to take off is my favorite part. It's like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love that part. So actually, I'm going to be flying this weekend
Oh, where are you going?
to help Jeremy move. But I'm going to be
Right.
driving the vehicle back that he takes up there. So, um, sticks or stones?
Stones. We already established rocks are superior.
He said sticks. I'm going to go with stones. Sharon Stone or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Probably Sharon Stone.
He said Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm going with Sharon Stone. Basketball or baseball?
Weirdly enough, I have been getting into baseball, and it's because my boss leaves it on, and I just don't change it because my coworker that comes in later, I feel like he would like to watch baseball, and since I'm like, oh, I don't care, like, so I just leave it on. But then I find myself getting super into it, and I'm just like really weirded out because they had like a really intense game like a week or so ago, and I'm just like watching it, and I'm like, oh my god, I actually care. Like, I'm like, the bases are loaded. He's got to hit this. Oh my god, I can't believe it. 2 straight. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, who are you? Like, you don't watch sports, and I'm just like very invested in this game. So baseball.
He said basketball. I say baseball, but I like live basketball because I like all the upbeat music and I like the sound of the sneakers on the court.
Yeah. I like hockey. I want to see hockey live more because there's just like constant movement and the potential for fights.
Mm-hmm.
Like
basket or hamper?
Hamper? What's the difference?
The same thing.
Handles?
Which word? I don't know. I was just looking at my laundry basket hamper. So I was like, basket or hamper? He said basket. You say hamper. I usually call it basket, but I like the word hamper better.
Yeah.
Shower or bath?
Shower. Baths are disgusting. You're just sitting in your own soup.
He said shower. If I'm just like taking a shower, like I typically take a shower, but I like baths just to be able to soak in hot water occasionally.
I'm too high strung of a person for baths. Like I can't sit still for that long. So like just sitting there, I'm just like, Well, this is fun. How long do I have to sit here until it cools down? Like where? So
See, I'll do it because my back will hurt, and so the hot water
Yeah.
feels good on my back. Star Wars or Star Trek?
I haven't seen either,
He said
and I don't
Wars.
like space.
He said Wars. I probably would go with Trek over Wars. Just from what I've watched of the two, I haven't ever watched all of either of them. So, Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, we all three agree on that one. Downton Abbey or the Tudors?
Downton Abbey. I couldn't get through the Tudors, but like Downton Abbey, I'm like binging it, and I'm like, there's not enough hours in the day. I can't sleep.
Yeah, he said Downton Abbey. I like both of them. But I'm gonna go with Downton Abbey, obviously. Superman or Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
He said Spider-Man.
I feel like Superman's just like pretentious.
I think I'm going with Spider-Man. Now or later?
Now.
He said now and later. I'm going to go with later because I'm the biggest procrastinator in the entire world.
That's the thing. My anxiety will be too much. Like I have to do it now. Otherwise, like I'll just freak out about it.
And that's it.
Oh,
That's the questions.
that's fun.
He was like, just do an episode about me. I was like, okay.
Conceited much?
Right?
Well, that was
Anyways, there's our Talon special.
I was gonna say the other day, it's like messaging like, "Oh, I'm watching your special. You're talking about me," and I was like, "To be fair, I was baited. Like, I was like, Lindsay asked me about you. I didn't like bring you up."
My thing is from The Forest, the game, where these cannibals or whatever they are on this island that you crash in a plane on, and you have to build like your own stuff that you can see back there. It's fun.
Cool.
I got addicted to it for like a couple of weeks.
I bet.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's what I got for today.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything else that would go with this.
So those are these random questions that I asked. And,
unless you want to answer the first ones.
Oh, the first ones, because I didn't.
Do you want to redo the first ones? Or do you want to just answer them?
It was red or black. I'm going to go with black. Up or down? I'm going to go with up. Light or dark? Dark. Twilight or Gilmore Girls? Twilight. Rocks or dirt? I think that's where I started, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. I agreed with you on that.
Oh, right, yeah.
But I know I didn't answer the skiing and the snow or water. I would say snow, but I've never done that. Ceiling box fan. I would say ceiling fan. Spaghetti with meat sauce or meatballs. I'm going to say sauce. Favorite color. Typically it's black, but if I have to pick another one, it's red, occasionally purple. It depends on my mood. Favorite number 72. I think that's where we got, because favorite shape is triangle, and we all picked triangle. So
yeah,
there we go.
Nice.
That's it.
My baby wanted attention. Yeah, say hi.
What is that noise?
That's the one that never wants to be out.